Hello, konnichiwa. This is Setsunan, and welcome back to Your Turn to Die Death Game by Majority, Chapter 1, Main Game. So yes, in the last video, we checked on Joe, and then when we came upstairs, the big red door was open, and then we got shoved in, and here we are. Miley gave us a little brief explanation on the main game, what's to come. So, yeah, I guess, well, we can just head out to the main game grounds. In front of me were strange desks, about waist height. Here we are. Keiji. You guys, that was fast. Oh. All of you, so pale. Joe, yeah, because he would have heard the explanation and obviously know or he would have to decide on what he's gonna do. Why is this happening? Oh. A desperate game is beginning. And yet, we just have to play it. So you'll take part after all. Miley, you. Please, take a good look at those desks, everyone. Those look huge. Or is Sada just super tiny? A rather interesting setup, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. They are reverse hourglasses. Most curious indeed. When these hourglasses have all reached the top, the discussion will end. Yeah, it's cool how, hourglasses are a reoccurring thing in this game. Obviously they have it in the main game, and then the hourglass is a big symbol in Chapter 3 with the coffin. You have 70 minutes until the preliminary vote. After that, you can discuss for 20 minutes before the final vote. That's not bad. 70 whole minutes? So I guess, yeah, the whole main game takes place in an hour and a half. Well then, shall the discussion begin? Hold up, Kana ain't here. Oh dear, so some would choose not to take part in something so enjoyable. Hold on, Kana will definitely come. Time is limited. That is what she chose, and that is the end of the matter. Oh yeah, so I guess Kana was the one that passed out or fell or something. Probably, but they don't specify that, so it could have been something else, and Kana was just sitting there waiting. Miss Sada, you haven't made the wrong choice, have you? Did I make the wrong choice? Well then, let us start the main game. Everyone, stand at whichever desk you like. No, Kana. We were urged to head for the desks. Now then, you seem to be prepared. Let the main game begin. Please, wait. Oh, Kana. I'm also... Kana. You are welcomed, Kana Kizuchi. Regrets can wait until after taking part. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no wonder they just happily let Kana come in, especially since Kana, I'm pretty sure, had a pretty high survival rate. If I'm remembering that right. Oh. Let this wonderful, wonderful main game begin. Oh, here we go. Candidate vote. Oh, and yeah, Mishima's spot is taken up. I'm nervous. Okay. An extremely heavy air dominates the space. It's different. This is nothing like the discussion we've had before. Well, I shall go over the basic rules one more time. A total of 2 votes will be held. The preliminary vote in the middle of the discussion, and the final vote at the finale. 5 candidates will be chosen in the preliminary vote, and one victim will be selected in the final vote. If the chosen victim is the Keymaster, all lose and will die. If the victim is the sacrifice wins and can escape with one person of their choosing. If the victim is a commoner or sage, the chosen victim and the sacrifice will die. Ah yes, I have left rulebooks on the desks. Make use of them as items, everyone. Yeah, just straight up telling us to use it as an item. That is all. Use your time however you please. Miley quietly sat down in a chair. And, in dead silence, the main game began. Oh yes, we have clout. I'm so surprised that they decided to use that. I mean, it's a word that makes sense, but... Okay, well, we only have 2 people, and I'm more inclined to speak with one than the other. But, we'll hear both of you out. Think we've just gotta choose the most suspicious, least cooperative person here. Okay, choose that topic, or... There's just one thing I want to say up front. Yeah, we're not talking to you. But I guess I will save. Might as well, right? Okay. There we go. And yeah, so I guess there's no point. What items do we have? We have Rulebook 1. 5 people are nominated by preliminary vote. In the final vote, 1 victim must be chosen. If fewer than 5 in prelims, final vote uses that many. Okay. Oh, yeah. So if we only pick like 3 people, then we don't have as many choices. If only 1 victim is chosen with no final vote. Ooh, that's scary. I wonder if that might happen. I doubt it. I doubt that would happen in Chapter 3. Like, only 1 person is chosen right for the preliminary votes, and then that could lead to everyone panicking, being like, oh no, we goofed up, since there aren't that many people in the next, or who are left in Chapter 3, so we would kind of just be voting from, like, the, 4 or 5 people? Okay, Rulebook 2. Commoner, no powers. Keymaster, all die if chosen. Sacrifice has 2 votes, but lives only if chosen. And the Sage knows who the Keymaster is via divination, but cannot lie about the results of divination. And, yeah, I wonder if they just get killed if they lie about it, or what if they don't actually know? Like, what if they don't see the divination and just guess, like, oh, maybe it's Geen, maybe Geen's the Keymaster. Long narrow box. A box with a note saying, please use as you wish. There are numbers resembling a code inside. Ooh, oh, yeah. Torn paper. A note with some names, including Professor Mishima. There's also the name Alice Yabusame. There's nothing else on these, right? Yeah. And cancel. Okay. Well, we might as well just talk to Q-Taro since, I don't really want to talk to So. I've already settled on my pick. Huh? Curse me if you wanna. Gombi, I'm voting for you. Fair enough. What about it? Say what? Do what you like. Dumbass, what are you talking about? That means you'll die. You're the fools. Just think for a second. How do you mean that? I do kind of like this part with Alice. Like how, he actually thinks about, they can't just vote for me because I could have a bad card. I think, yeah, it's kind of cool that, he can actually think that. So he's not completely stupid. Because he isn't. He is pretty smart. Just misses some key parts. This vote shouldn't be focused on one point. Indeed, this is a preliminary vote. If we were to unanimously vote for Mr. Gombi. I like that they say Mr. Gombi and not even saying Mr. Yamada. Like his actual last name. Gombi would be our only choice for the final vote. Oh man, And if Gombi were the sacrifice or the keymaster, we're all done for? It's not as if we freely choose which role cards we got, right? Except for you. Specifically choosing who, like, what, 3 people in this group have? We were guided into picking them up. There is a possibility that the kidnappers granted the least trustworthy Mr. Gombi a special role for their own amusement. Yeah. And now, the chaos ensues. I'll watch closely as you all flail about. Damn it. Phew, this game's even more malicious than I thought. If we want to survive, we need to assemble as close to 5 candidates as we can. We gotta suspect 5 people? This is the worst. An oppressive air covers the area. Ooh. Sheesh, already beaten at the first push? I'll make a topic for you. Sada Chidoi, I will vote for you. Have you anything to say back? Eh? Hold on. Sada's like our leader. What's your basis? Haha. Then why don't we discuss whether her actions are suspicious or not? Ooh. Yeah, that's cool how, like, first we put all the suspicion on Gombi, but then we kind of flipped it around, or he flipped it around, so that now we're on the chopping board. I found it suspicious from the word go. How a mere high school girl became a leader. Sada's almost always acted with others. She didn't do anything suspicious, right? Doubting the others is one thing, but doubting Sada? You're awful! Sada, talk back to him. Gombi's just got the wrong idea about you. Huh, you sure do have a lot of friends. Have at you, Sada Chidoi. Yeah, it's kinda cool how Alice always calls us by our last name. Okay, well, let's extract some information. Sada's almost always acted with others. She couldn't do anything suspicious, right? Yeesh, that guy seems pretty stubborn, huh? Ought to present some clear evidence to refute him. Oh, can we punch him again, like we did at the interrogation? Or is that too mean? Sada, talk back to him. Gombi's just got the wrong idea about you. Shove some evidence in his face, like last time. Yep, I've got this. So cool. When selecting items, you can sometimes view a second page by touching the description. Ah, yes. Okay, doubting others is one thing, but doubting Sada? You're awful. I want him to repent for saying that. He must. Please calm down now. Sorry. And Alice. I found it suspicious from the word go how a mere high school girl became a leader. I've even seen through to the reason why the others have submitted to you. What do you mean by that? You alone have a weapon. The only one. A weapon? That's right. You possess all that can be called a weapon in this place. A stand supreme. You're an accursed dictator. Oh, fun. Now Sada's a dictator. I drew out a new statement. If I can refute it, even Gombi should quiet down. Yes, okay, so now what does he say? Sada Chidoi, you possess all that can be called a weapon in this place and stand supreme. You're an accursed dictator. Okay, well, I don't have all of the weapons, right? Long narrow box. You selected item. This is it. Yes. Take a look at this, please. This box was in the kitchen. It says, please use as you wish. Yet there was nothing inside to use. What of it? All that's left is an impression made by a kitchen knife. What? A kitchen knife? Well, to be fair, Sada could have hid the actual knife, but KJ was with her when they found it, so that's out of the box. Sorry. Yep, by the time Sada checked it, it was gone. Somebody probably went and took it. The kitchen was locked the whole time, and Miss Sada very rarely acted alone. So surely she could not have taken it. Says the person with it. How are you staying so calm? Like, who was it? Who took the knife? Who did take the knife? A very important question. That's not relevant now. I do think that's pretty important. Because only a few people could have gone in the kitchen. Like, it would have been impossible. There's, like, one person now who is the most likely to have taken it. But, yes, knowing that is key. Who in the world could it be? Hold up, Sada. Is all that more important than clearing your name up right now? Yeah. And of course, Tadeko doesn't want to put suspicion on Nao as much as possible. She has a point. Who did take the knife? That's not relevant now. There's no need to prove anything or everything. That's not relevant right now. How could it not be? The point I'm making is that I don't have control of all the weapons. So I didn't earn this trust by force. That's right, I can't fall into my opponent's trap. Sheesh, look at you, feeling all pleased. Very well, I'll speak no more. You trusting fools can suspect one another. What? Right, there's no time to celebrate. With Gombi quiet, it just means we have to talk. Yeah, Gombi was doing all the work for us, but now we're the ones that have to point fingers. We could have just gotten him to point fingers to everyone, but... What should I say? Who should we distrust? I've resolved on an answer. Again, huh? Q-Taro. Letting this end in silence is the most insane plan we could take. That's why I'm gonna say it. In all our searching and discussions, who were the biggest burdens and the most weak? Kana, Gin, Nao. I'm talking about you three. Of course. I mean, to be fair, he does bring up a good point, since, like, Kana, we had to run around getting her new clothes and, like, took care of her the whole time. Nao and Reiko had to take care of her. Gin, we had the whole minigame puzzle with him because he was trapped inside the cage because he ran off. And then now, obviously, everyone was searching for her for like half of the investigation. Yeah, they did cause us a lot of trouble. So you can't really fault Q-Taro for saying this. I mean, who else? Like, it would be bad to put suspicion on anyone else, but like at a time where you have to put suspicion on someone, it would be those three. Aw. You couldn't. Are you kidding me? You think you ain't gonna get picked just because you've got strength? Then go ahead and vote for me. What? Vote what your will tells ya. If you think I'm useless, then take responsibility and kill me, Reiko. That's what I mean by resolve. Honestly, yeah. Q-Taro, I respect him for this. Now, Kana, Gin, tell him, use your words to prove your worth. I searched as best I could, and I found things. Lots of things. Kana... Aww. Gin, if you don't talk, it's over. Don't tell me. No, none of y'all are thinking you'd be fine dying, right? Laughs and Kana. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be so mean to them. Looks bad, Sada. Q-Taro is serious. What should I draw it out of them? That's something only you can do. Only I can do? Okay then, let's extract. Let's start with now. I searched as best I could, and I found things. Lots of things. I know I dragged you down, but I did give it my all. I'm begging you. Please don't cut me out. Don't worry, no. You're not leaving for another chapter. Now, please calm down. Step back and think. Please calm down. Now, please, you need to be calm, especially in times like this. Ooh, sorry. Maybe she's regained a little composure? Okay, can she think now? I searched the second floors myself, but sorry, I wasn't able to find anything that seemed important. Oh. But I'm begging you, Sera. Now stuck up for me. I want to protect her. Gin, say something, anything. Q-Taro's not so scary. Q-Taro's not so scary. It's okay. Big Sis Sera is here. Do you want to say something? No good. Gin's keeping his silence. Can we get him to say something? Come on, look at me. You can talk to me, right? No good. Okay then, Q-Taro. Don't tell me. None of y'all are thinking you'd be fine dying, right? Sera, I'm serious about this. If there's somebody wishing they were dead, I won't stand for it. And yet he's the one cornering them, trying to put one of them to death. Kana. Sera. Oh, what's the matter, Kana? You want to say something, right? Are you afraid? Are you afraid? Are you afraid? No. Kana. Kana doesn't care what happens anymore. Kana? Even if she's chosen, it's fine. Kana, no. Oh man. Well, we know what to choose. Even if Kana's chosen, it's fine. Store statement and slap Q-Taro across the face. Kana doesn't really mind if she's picked. What? She's had enough. Kana just wants to go to her sister. Kana, don't be ridiculous. I'm just tired. You gotta be kidding. You really want to die without a peep? Please, wait. Miss Kana, are you serious? Or is this an act? Kana won't say anything else. Please do what you want. This is troubling. Miss Kana may have drawn the sacrifice card. Sacrifice? The sacrifice must be chosen to survive. Thus, they would put on a one-man show. Yet, she's got enough motive that we could believe she actually wants to die. Then no picking her for now, right? Not participating in the discussion so as to earn herself votes? Clever. I can't imagine Kana playing those sorts of mind games. Unless someone suggested it to her. Yeah, I feel like Sera really... she's kind of jumping the gun with this. But, you know, I mean, she's not completely wrong. Everyone, let's just put the subject of Kana aside for now. Knowing the truth of the relationship is just... it hurts. Can't know her true intent after all. First, why don't we hear from Gin and Miss Now, too, and then make our decision. So, are you protecting Kana? I'm in agreement. Are you protecting Kana? Is it just me, or are you protecting Kana? I can't afford to do that. I just don't want to waste our time. Don't want to be scrambling before the vote, right? That's true. Thank you, Miss Sera. Oh, that's right. There's something I should take this opportunity to tell everyone. Oh yeah, because we cut you off earlier. Or not cut you off, just didn't want to hear your BS. You see, I'm the Keymaster. Huh? I was just unsure whether I should keep quiet, but I want to avoid us all dying, so... Besides, if the Keymaster doesn't manage things, they'll just turn into a mess. What is so saying? The Keymaster is me. Really? That's the truth, ain't it? If nobody else is gonna name themselves, then yeah, I'll believe it. I'm the Keymaster. Say nothing. Honestly, well, let's try saying nothing. Even though I don't think it's gonna work that way. Let's just have some doubt in ourselves first. I don't know. Is it right for me to announce myself now? As Miley explained it, there's one Keymaster. So is lying. I can't imagine anything else. Is that a fact? No, I'm afraid I can't believe that easily. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course Kai doubts it. But for the current time, so, I will trust you as the Keymaster. Yeah, the wording. I will trust you as a Keymaster, but he's not saying that he is a Keymaster. So he's both not lying and not outing himself as a sage. Smart. Thanks. I'll do my best. For now, I love that line. So just smiling, knowing full well that he is lying and screwing everyone over. Well, I mean, he's not screwing everyone over, but, you know. Oh, man. Main games are so fun. For now, Gin, could we get some proper statements from you? Meow. Yeah, that's right. Gin, be a man. Tell him what you gotta say. Progress. Meow, meow. Gin's frightened, and it's you crude-ass men to blame. We've got no time. Gin, prove that you've been useful to everybody. Okay, well, I think we will continue on with the discussion in the next video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I'm super excited to keep going with the main game. The first main game. The real iconic game. Yeah, seeing like the relationships, because most of the time when I see Let's Players, they always like shout out that I'm the Keymaster. But, yeah, it's kind of cool seeing that like Sara hasn't said that she's the Keymaster, so nobody but Kai, obviously, knows the truth. So I'm interested to see how that decision will change moving forward. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!